Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Goal!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB here, hour number 3. Of course, our Tuesday show is brought to you by Community Steel, communitysteelco.com. Check them out today in Gonzales, Louisiana, and the entire surrounding area. And it is 9 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, so you know we're going to catch up with our guy, Nick Underhill, NewOrleans.football. Nicholas, always a pleasure. How you doing, sir?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Doing great. Doing fantastic. Are you more into the World Cup than anybody else in this studio? Like, can I reach out to you to maybe talk some World Cup, try to get maybe a take or two? Because I tried earlier, and nobody in the room could name a single player currently playing for England.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, I used to be real into it, and just over the years, your attention gets way too diverted to pay attention to anything. So, yeah, I mean, probably
Can you name a player?
Harry Kane.
There
Harry
you go.
Kane. Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
Better than us.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to find somebody because my co-host on the NFL channel, Pat Kerwin, shout out to Pat, is 75 and all about the NFL. He's a former GM. He doesn't really want to talk World Cup either. I'm just trying to find somebody.
Does he still call soccer commie ball?
Probably. He probably does. He probably does, to be fair. That's probably something.
You know, my lack of knowledge, though, like I got to say, like it hasn't stopped me from confidently giving advice to people on how to bet on FanDuel in a group chat. And we're like, right now. But we did get the U.S. game. So, like, we'll always have the 4-1 USA victory. So,
no doubt.
I mean, that's something at least.
Yeah,
No doubt.
Relax.
Okay. Cape Verde. Let's throw some money on them. Sure. Why not? All right. This time of year is always for me. I'm looking at, okay, like what are some of the final things, some of the final pieces when I look at the New Orleans Saints and every team. And I was going through this exercise yesterday, and I was actually doing it with the Denver Broncos, and we're talking like Von Miller, and now maybe they need to add him more than they did before. He wants to go back. He wants to go on a discount, and it keeps bringing me back to like Cam Jordan. I can't get away from where he's at right now. He's not on this team. He's a free agent. He played well last year, and it's just it's a weird spot for him to be in because normally, and you know this, no matter how old you are, if you got double-digit sacks and no matter how you got those, you would get offered a deal, you'd be on the team, and you'd right now be in a building for somebody, and he's not. And Nick, I just don't understand why he's not a Saint, or if he's not a Saint, I don't understand why he's not on another team.
He might actually be in the building like right now or on his way there right now. He's meeting with them today to talk about the contract, and I think they're going to try to get it done today. So, yeah, I mean, look, 10.5 sacks on 54% of the snaps, mostly playing first and second down. I mean, those are real numbers. I mean, I don't know if you pay him expecting 10.5 again, but obviously someone who I think can help your team, plays the run. You don't have a ton there. Tyree Wilson is a nice idea, but what if it doesn't work? Then you don't really have anyone behind, Chase Young. Obviously, Carl's still there. Anthony Jennings is a run player. So, yeah, I think the need's obviously there. It's just kind of finding the middle ground on that number. I think the Saints have been at like 6.5. I think Cam probably wants 10-ish, something around there. What's the middle point? Do you guarantee more? Do you up the incentives? Like, whatever it is, like there has to be a way to make him feel maybe not necessarily valued at this point, but not on value. Just get to a number that doesn't feel disrespectful. Right. And, he's going to be 37 in 2 weeks. I think he's honest about all that and where he's at and what his role is with the team, but there's still value there. And they're a better team, him and AK. They're a better team with both of them. Maybe not in the role they had in 2018, but there's a role today that, I think both those guys make your team better.
I mean, I think the simple answer to this is they both got to give a little, right? So I think the simple answer is to just incentivize them. Like, Cam, take what they're offering you, but add incentives. So, like, there's a no-lose situation with incentives. I think that's a way to solve everything. Yeah. And I know you don't necessarily at 37 want to bet on yourself because you've already you've run your race quite a bit and you're towards the finish line. But I mean, if you go get 10 sacks again, give him $10 million. If you don't get 10 sacks, give him 6.5.
I think that was kind of the problem last year. Is he took a pay cut and then earned all the money back in incentives, and he was like, "All right, well, I already did this, so now, I proved it, so I'm not doing it again." But I mean, I think there has to be some of that. But come up off the, get the 8.5, and if you get 10 sacks again, you earn 12 or something like that. Like there has to be, if it's like 6.5 and 10, if those numbers are right, like there's a very easy middle ground somewhere in there to settle at it. But I agree with you. Like
if they both want it, they'll find it.
Yeah, they'll find it. And look, Cam going somewhere else doesn't make sense. Like he's still a good player. He goes somewhere else. Like you aren't gonna have the same stature. You're not gonna have the Wednesday media scrum. You're not gonna have everything that you have here. Like you're Cam to New Orleans, like to somewhere else. Like you're Cameron. Like we know Cam. Cam knows who he is.
Right.
This story should end here. Like as long as he's still a productive player, like it should keep going. Like I don't think it's at a point where it's like you need to usher him out. Just everyone being reasonable and finding that ground makes this better for everybody. And I think he's good in the locker room. Like there's a lot out in the locker room in one off season. Like taking another guy away. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me.
I think a good starting point would be, and I don't know who's going to bring this one up first, whether it's Cam as soon as he walks through the door, or they bring it up in negotiations, but like, give me my second locker back.
Yeah, someone's got to move.
Someone's got to move to
the little island of like the pop up wood lockers they put in the middle that get taken away once it's like, someone's got to move. They got to ship out.
Jeez.
Yeah. The mayor of Pass Rush has to get the cornerback. Yeah,
there's no doubt about it. But I mean, he is so crucial to this team, and it's on the field, it's in the locker room as well. And I feel like, Nick, you're in such a spot where you've got some young, exciting players that are going to benefit so much from having Cam Jordan in there. So, like, the off-the-field stuff, I think that's the obvious stuff. But also, like, when I look at on the field, I mean, look, some people aren't into Pro Football Focus and the grades, but him and Chase Young were both top 25 edge rushers last year in the NFL. You got a really good tandem. Like that tandem worked together as well. We're talking about 20 and a half sacks between the two. Like it makes all the sense in the world. He hasn't signed with another team for a reason too. Like how confident, I guess, would you be that he is a New Orleans Saint whenever training camp opens up?
I think pretty confident. I think him going there shows that like he wants to get it done. Their offer's been on the table.
Yeah.
So he knows what it is. So you don't show up if there's no middle ground. You walk off the car dealership and they call you back. You aren't going back unless you're willing to flex a little bit on your numbers. So I think he knows. I think he wants to be here, and I think at the end of it, the Saints are going to do something to keep him. Like again, I don't think we're talking about like an outrageous gulf here. It's not going from 25 million to 35 million. It's going from like 6.5 to 10. Like there's $3 million in the couch cushion somewhere. Like that. Yeah. That's nothing. So I think they end up figuring it out. I think they get it done, and I think he ends up on the team. And like you said, it's a solid combo. I think that grade contextually, like they're doing different things, but he handled his role as well. Is you got 10.5 playing 54% of the snaps on early downs. Like, I don't know that he's winning the same way he was a decade ago, but he's still winning and he's still finding a way. And with him, Chase, Carl, like it's just a different group. You take them out of there. It's a lot of, you at least know where your floor is with Cam in the building. And I don't know that you know where it's at. Like who knows what Tyree Wilson's going to be? Like he might be fine. He might get you 3 sacks and you got a big problem. So at least he kind of stops the bleeding there. Question is like someone's not making the team. Is it Chris Rumpf then? Like who isn't making the roster if Cam comes back? I think it gets interesting at that end of the depth chart battle. But I think he should be there, man. Like he's a better player. Him and Anthony Jennings like playing the run. Like you got 2 really good run defenders. Christian Miller in the middle. Like it feels like a plan to get better against the run with both those guys on the team.
I agree.
All right, Nick, let's flip sides of the ball here, but stay in the trenches. On the offensive line, of course, in the offseason, bring in David Edwards, and then you draft a Jeremiah Wright. But that was a true weak spot for the Saints this past season. Have the Saints done enough on that offensive line to make a big impact this year?
Health is going to be the bit. Like if McCoy plays, like that's a huge thing. But I think right guard is going to be it's going to be a battle spot, I think, throughout training camp. Radens has been doing like his full install at right guard. Last year, he did it at left guard. So I think he's going to be competing at that position. I think Jeremiah Wright needs a little bit of seasoning, but the talent's obviously there. I was talking to the Saints run game coordinator last week, TJ Paganetti, and I can't say what he said on here because I don't know if you guys get fined, but he's he got brought up, right? And he's like, I can't believe we effing got that guy in the 4th round. So I think they're pretty excited about him and his potential. But yeah, I think it's going to be a battle there. Like Caesar, I think Caesar's the favorite, obviously, to win the job, but they're gonna make him battle and compete to keep that job. It should be a top 10 group, right? Like overall, that should be the expectation for him. You got 2 first rounders on the edge. You got McCoy. You just spent all this money on David Edwards. Like if that line isn't, a top tier unit, I think it's a disappointment overall, given the investment they have in it. And man, the investment going back just years, like it's been disappointing with the investment. So it's not impossible for it to not meet the mark. But
saying that they
better
be a top 10 unit is a big statement, right? Coming from where they were a year ago.
2 first rounders, Edwards, Eric McCoy, 2nd round pick, Cesar Ruiz, 1st round pick.
Kind of the same thing though, going into last year.
Yeah. And it disappointed. So like the benchmark is there though. Like I think anything less than that, like the investment hasn't paid off. Like
100%.
You've targeted guys, you've went out, like it's a lot, man. It's a lot there. So and I think you're kind of betting the future of the franchise on those 2 tackles. So like they gotta hit. They have to hit.
Hey, a player that I talked a lot about before he signed with the Saints because it made all the sense in the world. But since he signed with the Saints, we haven't really heard a lot. Is Caden Ellis back in the building? I mean, he obviously he played for you, and then he goes to Atlanta, goes to your rival, but now he's back in the building, and he's trying to fill some very big shoes. Demario Davis, we know what he was on and off the field. He's now with the Jets. How has Caden Ellis been as far as trying to fill that leadership role, trying to fill that veteran linebacker role? Now, look, Pete Warner's been in the league a long time now, but, I mean, Caden Ellis is going to be the guy, the voice of the defense. How has that been with him coming back, being in Atlanta before?
It's interesting because, like, we look at him as the DeMario replacement. I think they're looking at him as something completely different. They're going to have him playing Will. He's gonna wear the green dot and make the calls and everything, but on 3rd downs, I think they view him as someone that can be part of that sub rush package and come down and play off the edge. And that was something that I thought he was good at the first time he was here and something he did in college. I think they feel like they can move him around and create different looks and get more flexible with him overall. Leadership wise, I think it's already there. Like he kind of feels like he never left and he kind of has that stature a little bit and just the personality to wear, I think leads in a completely different way than DeMario. Look, I think some of these leaders getting a little bit younger isn't the worst thing in the world either with a young team. You get people that are 28, 29 in those roles instead of 34, 35, 36 with 22-year-olds. Like, it just feels, a little bit like a reset. DeMario's huge shoes to fill, though, man. Like, he was the heartbeat of the team, the face of the team post Drew, the guy that led the huddle. Man, DeMario just being around, like his standard, like, silently, I think even kind of elevated people the way he moved and the work he put in and all that stuff. So there's a lot there to replace, but I think Caden can be, an interesting player. Not necessarily better, but different and, possibly the right fit for Staley's defense. Like the handpicked guy, like you gotta think that they went after like who they felt like fit. So a little bit of a reset there, but I think he's going to be an important player for the team.
Nick, we're a year into Kellen Moore's tenure. At the end of, through OTAs, like, has there been any change in like his command, his demeanor, his messaging, the way he speaks? I mean, that first year, I'm sure he's trying to feel it out. His first time head coach, younger guy. He's probably still perfecting his coach speak, I guess, if you will, or like what kind of personality he has. Have you seen like just growth from him? Just from his overall presence, because a coach's got to have a presence out there. Like, have you seen anything different from him on the practice field?
I think just in general, like the confidence level, you can feel it change. Just like it feels like when he went up to the podium before, it kind of felt like a kid in his dad's suit a little bit, and like now he feels like now he's like filling it out. Like he's got his own tie, he knows how to do his own thing. Like it just kind of feels it feels like there's more confidence there in just all those settings. Knows how to communicate a little bit better. I think he's comfortable with who he is. I think as he gets into it, he's leading more and more in his style, and it's I came up covering the league under Parcells type coaches. Like it's a shocking scene, like the competitions they're having, the graphics in the locker room with the leaderboards for their little Simon Says things they're doing at practice and all this stuff. But like I think he's definitely leading it in his style, and that's what you want. I mean, that's the only way that you can do it. Everything else is kind of fake, but I think he's way more confident in who he is and what he's doing, and it makes sense. He's young. I think there's some development with him that's going to probably continue to take place over the next couple of years, like bringing in a young player. You brought in a young coach, but definitely is more in his footprint and his style, and it feels much more like Kellen's program when you walk in, as opposed to a guy that's like kind of trying to figure out what his program is going to be, which it was maybe a little bit like last year, but yeah, way more confident, way more different. I would say that's the thing that has stood out the most out of everything when you go out there. Like it definitely feels like Kellen's coming into his own, for better or worse. Like it feels like he's fully gotten this thing like shifted towards his direction.
Yeah, I love that visual of the kid in his dad's suit.
That's
Pretty
good.
Hey, I saw a lot of write-ups throughout OTAs about how good of a camp that Kool-Aid was having. What'd you see from him?
He's looked good. I mean, it's small sample. Like every time we're talking about someone looking good, we're talking 8 snaps. And so if you make two good plays out of 8 snaps, like you're gonna make the All-Pro team that year. So the sample size is incredibly misleading, but I think he's looked good. He's had 2 pass breakups, and then in this last one, we're about to go out there today for mini camp later today. But the last OTA, the defense was clamping down, and Shuck was having to eat it in 7-on-7s, and he looked like he was providing sticky coverage against Ronnie Bell. So Tyson isn't out there, Chris Olave isn't out there. We got to see a little bit more, but yeah, look. You go out there and everything gets hyped because you gotta make content, and you're talking about 8 plays. Yeah. But I think he's had a good camp. I think he's had a good camp so far. Like the overall has looked solid from him. The rest of the secondary I kind of got questions on, but I thought Kool-Aid finished the season strong, and I think he started this camp kind of strong.
Hey, Nick, before we let you go, last one, since we're talking about camp, we're talking about young players. You mentioned Christian Miller. We've talked about, Jeremiah Wright at guard. Certainly we talk Jordan Tyson almost every time and his no socks. But let me ask you about another player, Lorenzo Styles Jr. We all know Sonny Styles, right? We know him as a top 10 pick, but Lorenzo Styles certainly had a great career after he transferred from Notre Dame to Ohio State, blew away the NFL Combine. You select him in the 5th round. What's maybe the plan for him? Because I do think he can play a lot of different positions in your defensive backfield. He's going to be a core 4 war daddy. But how do the Saints envision him in his rookie season?
Yeah, he's hurt right now, so we haven't seen a lot of him. Christian Miller's hurt right now. We haven't seen a lot of him. Oscar Delp's hurt right now. We haven't seen a lot of him. Jordan Tyson's hurt. We haven't seen a lot of him. So kind of some wind out of the sails. So that, those are the guys you usually end up focusing on this time of year, and we haven't seen any of them. But I think you just nailed it. Like, I think he was kind of a Phil Galliano pick. Like, hey, look, special teams – got rid of the gunner week 1, changed the scheme, lost all the special teams linebackers, didn't have anybody over there. Your returner became too valuable to return, and then he gets traded to Seattle, and he becomes, the difference maker as returner over there. I think him and Barry and Brown were 2 picks that they kind of let, hey, Phil, like, what do you need to fill this out and be respectable on special teams? I think that's the initial vision. Get the 4-2 guy, send him down the field as a gunner, and make Ryan Wright look amazing. Like, I think that's what they're trying to do with him initially. But yeah, I think after that, like, development, he feels, like you said, man, he feels interesting at like a ton of different spots in the secondary. Like if it comes together for him, I think there's a role for him. But I think he's making the 53 just based on, like, they want him to be an elite gunner, and I think he probably has a chance to do that. Like, he profiles at it. Very interesting player, though, developmentally. I just think it'll probably take a while in the secondary to maybe get all the way there.
All right, there he is, our guy, Nick Underhill, New Orleans.football. Enjoy the camp today, and we'll catch up again with you next Tuesday, sir.
All right, man, take it easy.
All right, you as well. Always enjoy our conversations with Nick, and the Cam Jordan stuff's good. It's good. It's good to hear that. It's good to try to see him in a Saints uniform again. Because when the locker stuff came out, it's like, oh,
just a
boy,
week ago.
I don't love that.
Nick
I
dropped
know.
that on us last week.
I
Didn't love it.
that. I didn't love that at all. So it's good to hear that he's going to be back potentially in the building today, try to work something out. All right, before we take this break, I want to remind you about our friends over at Bayou Automotive. BayouAutomotive.com is the website. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. They got a little something for everybody over there. No matter what you're looking for, they have got you covered. And if you don't feel like driving to Laplace, Louisiana, that's okay. Because if you buy a vehicle from their website, they'll bring it to you. Now, you can go down there, and it's a beautiful dealership, and you can check out all the options in person, but it's just another service that they offer. If you buy a vehicle from Bayou Automotive, they are going to, when you need maintenance, pick up your vehicle, give you a loaner, and then bring your vehicle back to you. That's just what they do, right? And again, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, all these options. Black Widow package as well. It's more than just the Jeeps. They've got it on Rams. They've got it on Fords. They do it better than anybody in the country. Go to their website today, BayouAutomotive.com. We've got more OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench. Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Tuesday's show presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in, OTB.
This light does kind of make my hair look like it's like bald to the skin. But it's not.
Like in fairness, there's not
a lot,
there.
but the light is very shiny.
Look, we'll go to you on the one.
These
You
bright
can see it a
lights.
little bit, but you know what I mean?
And then, see, it just hits the top of my head, so it does make me look like I got like the Costanza look.
The red Foreman.
Yeah, but I don't. It's short.
You look kind of like Prince William.
Yeah.
William.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, go to the side again. Prince William,
Which one's Prince William?
The one that's married to Kate.
the one that's balding.
Oh.
Not the one with.
But he's got the Costanza balding going, doesn't he?
I mean, in this angle,
And that lighting.
At this lighting, it does.
it does kind of look like there's
Does that
not much
bright
on the
white
top.
light does wash out short little hairs. Pretty nice job though of doing it myself. Credit to myself. What you doing over there, buddy?
Nothing.
Putting in offers for Star Wars cards?
Yeah, they're your guys.
If you're not, then why not? What I hire you as my broker for?
True. Touche. Well, the guy just denied your other two, so.
We'll get them.
Yeah. Sure about that?
No.
You sure about that?
Sounds like people in the chat could be made of a drinking game on our show. Every time I adjust my hat, take a drink. It's a little early for that, guys.
They ain't gonna make it through the first hour.
No,
I mean, they're done.
they're done for. Get ready, emergency room. I'll adjust the hat a lot.
It's all right.
Hey, you are. Let's see. Let's go ahead and prep the people. You're out Thursday, Friday. You got a little World Series action.
We do. We have a World Series that is in Biloxi, Mississippi. The weather looks horrible, but it's gonna be Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
And y'all were just in Daphne?
Yeah. Well, that's a different team.
Oh, a different
Yeah.
team. I know.
Yeah, different team.
That was that area, though.
Yeah, and we're going to Biloxi for the 9U. Daphne was a 12U.
All right. Is there a U for every number?
I guess it goes from like 7 to, 14. 6U,
But
maybe
for
six,
every number?
6, 7, all.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was like all like 6, 8, 10, 12.
I think football does it that way.
Okay. Well, how's soccer do it? Every year?
I think every year.
Every year?
Yeah. So I think it's like 25 teams, something of
How's
that
the,
nature.
the squad looking? How we watching film
No,
of the Cuban team?
there might be. I don't know. There might be a true travel team that traveled in from all over. I don't know. It's a good question.
They ready though?
I think so.
How many games have they played to this point this year?
I can give you an exact number.
Have they played more than Major League Baseball teams have to this point in the season?
How many has Major League Baseball played to this point? I am looking at it. Let's see. We've played 51. 51 games. I just looked at it.
Okay, all right. Let's see. I just typed in first team I could think of. Let's see. The Yankees are 43 and 27, so they've played more. All right. Seems like a lot for baseball so far.
I mean,
Yeah,
they play a whole
yeah,
series, and
yeah.
it started like in February.
Yeah, true.
March.
Well, baseball starts in very into March, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm looking right now. The Phillies have played 72 games.
Okay. All right, so you're right behind them.
We're behind them, and they pass us up, and we're not going to catch them because we only have a handful left.
You got a lot of games this weekend.
How many did y'all play? Y'all play baseball. How many did y'all play? Like, y'all play once a week?
Yeah, I think eight
Oh.
games.
We've had tournaments where we played 7. I think.
Yeah, I'll take it, bud. I will take it.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's the first. This group hasn't done a World Series together, so I'm excited about it.
Is this a like? Do you have to like win a tournament or qualify for like this?
No,
or
you
you just kind of sign
pay.
up. Yeah,
They do
Okay.
have some like select series that you have to like win a certain
Right.
tournament to get into. Yeah, they have that. But
So what makes this one the World Series?
It's what everybody calls it.
Okay. So what's it actually called?
I don't know what the actual name of it is. It's got like
The
a
Biloxi Open.
probably like Biloxi Beach Blast or something. I don't know.
Biloxi.
I don't
Beach
know.
Blast. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a good question. Solid question.
I hope he crushes it. I hope Memphis bats 850.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's setting the bar a little high there, Matt.
How's it?
850 is a lot.
All right. 750.
Much better.
Much better.
The kids. All right. In these, how many kids? What percentage of the kids in this at the World Series will have sliding gloves?
We don't have anybody on our team that wears one.
Good for y'all.
Yeah. We don't have anybody. I mean, batting gloves, but not sliding.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Can't get the
BGs.
blisters.
Yeah. Probably a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I'll keep a counter. I'll make sure I'll tally it up.
I was at an academy the other day with Hut because he's doing summer baseball, and walked by the sliding glove section. He stopped, started looking at him. I just pushed him.
You said, son,
Nope.
we got oven mitts at home in the drawer.
That's right. I said, there's two things that are non-negotiables for me: sliding gloves and a visor in football. I'm not doing it.
Oh, no. Why the visor in football?
He can earn it at some point. Like if it's there, like you had a good reason to use it,
Oh, so
Yeah.
you
But
like
only-
the visor, but you got to earn it.
but only to use it like can't use it for just swag.
Yeah. I didn't wear one in college.
Yeah,
It wasn't for swag.
yeah, you can't use it for just swag in 5th grade.
Right.
You don't want your
Yeah,
5th grade safety roaming with a dark visor.
yeah. So it's a non-negotiable. You're not ever gonna have a sliding glove under my roof, and no visor.
Okay. Dang, Dad. I bet you're a lot of fun at parties.
If you want the baseball lifestyle arm sleeve, cool. Absolutely, let's rock it.
Yeah. Oh, bless your heart. Baseball lifestyle. It's the sliding mitt that really gets you, though.
It is.
Yeah. You can't do that.
It's a sign of weakness.
I mean, I don't love them. I don't love how long it takes. How do you feel about the elbow guard and the leg guard?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I mean, like, God,
You don't see that in
Is
like
what it is.
9U. Like I saw some of that in 12U, like
Yep.
the elbow guard, leg guard. Go to first.
and 12. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
12.
Like, I think if you're professional, you can do anything.
Yeah.
So that means in college,
Yeah.
And if guys are, if you're batting and you have some of that stuff and people are pitching 95 plus, all right, let's protect the tips of our elbows if you want to. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But not like in 12U and they're throwing 55, 60. It's not going to do much to that elbow.
Maybe. But yeah, I agree. Takes a long time. Takes a long time. You're just getting into it, though, because Huck feels like he's loving baseball. So good luck. We'll revisit this time next year.
Oh, yeah. Baseball lifestyle. I always call it baseball is life. And he gets mad at me.
Star this conversation. Who's Cardell? Alondra.
Yeah, who's
That's about. Did I miss something?
I'm too far from the mic.
Oh. Who's Cardell?
We're going to find out.
Cardell had some interesting views. Alondra said this segment got me like maybe Cardell was right.
Is it Cardell or Curdell?
I don't know.
It's Curdle.
Oh,
Curdle.
I've missed this. I don't know what happened.
We'll get caught up.
We'll get caught up. Before we get you all caught up with Cardell.
I was gonna say, basically, y'all left me fighting for the wolf pack alone in the chat.
Oh.
I was
boy.
defending all of us to the death.
Oh,
Today?
Yeah, earlier.
Yeah.
It was like me
no.
just on an island.
Oh, man.
Curdell Green. Shout out to our guy, Curdell Green.
All right, Curdell. Well, guess I'm going to have to push rewind.
Yeah, me too. I want to tell you about Gen Gators. Most people don't think about a generator until the power goes out. By then, it is too late. That's why homeowners across South Louisiana trust Gen Gators power systems for reliable backup power. Whether you're looking to install a new standby generator, maintain your current system, or make sure that you're ready for the next storm season, Gen Gators has you covered. As a certified Kohler dealer, they provide commercial-grade equipment backed by expert installation and a service team that is going to be local every single time. Don't wait until the next outage to start thinking about backup power. Visit gengators.com. That's gengators with a Z.com today. Gen Gators Power Systems, keeping South Louisiana powered up when it matters the most. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's.
Off the bench.
You'll never make me stay, so take your weight off of me. I know your every move, so won't you just let me be? I've been here times before.
Pastor and Matt Flynn, Tuesday show presented by Community Steel.
Time you won't seduce me, just saying that's okay. Hey baby, do as you please. I have the stuff that you want. I am the thing that you need. She looked me deep in the eyes. She touching me so to start. She says there's no turning back. She got me.
All right, welcome back in OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. Just love to laugh, buddy.
Are you laughing at something?
I live to love.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Anybody seen the Michael Jackson movie?
I was just about to ask that. You
Yeah,
have?
I actually have.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I believe they're gonna make a part 2 called Jackson, because like it ended, and like a large part of his life hadn't even been covered yet.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Felt like they would just end it at the end.
You would no. I mean,
You would think.
it ended like he was. They did that Jackson 5 reunion tour or whatever it was, like years after. Like it basically ended there. So I mean, they left a lot out.
I feel like my timeline has shown me recently a lot the video of Michael Jackson's concert where the soldier's holding up a gun like to his face, and he takes his 2 fingers and he pushes it down. Why does my timeline show me that right now?
Because
Alondra's got it too.
It's because of Michael.
That's it. That's all it is. He's just pushing the gun down for world peace.
There's ones where they're like talking about something negative, and then they reverse it, and they're pushing the gun up to his head.
That's good.
I'm just realizing like how removed I am from like the College World Series. My Oklahoma pick's not looking bad.
Dude, they're playing better than
My
anybody right now.
Oklahoma pick's not looking bad. Turnover chain worthy.
I don't even know enough about it to know if that's
They
funny.
beat Georgia 4-3.
They beat Georgia?
Yeah.
Woo! They beat West Virginia yet?
Texas beat
Got it.
Alabama 14-2. They're out. Holla at your boy.
Roll Dead.
We'll see ya.
So they're
You got Troy and West Virginia. They're gonna be playing each other a little bit later
That's
on.
winner's bracket, huh? Where's that? Yeah?
It is an elimination game,
It is?
and then Texas and Georgia is an elimination game.
Who did West Virginia lose
Then
to?
you've got
they lost to who'd West Virginia lose to? It was early.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
I guess obviously. but-
Come on, Mountain Mamas. Let's go.
feeling pretty good about the old Sooner pick. It is wild though, man. I mean, to be so dialed in and locked into something like we were a year ago at the College World Series, and then like when your team's not in it, like you're following the transfer portal, you're trying different stuff, but it's like it's like the bitter fanness of like I've watched a little here, watched a little there, and Georgia's look good, North Carolina's look good, Oklahoma's look good, but it's like this sporting event that normally you're so invested in, you're so dialed into.
Yep.
And then like you're removing yourself because like I can't watch it, I can't do it.
A lot of these teams better go ahead and lose if they want a chance to get in the portal and compete with Jay.
They lost to Carolina. So they beat Troy first game,
Okay.
lost to Carolina. Now they're playing Troy again today, 2 o'clock.
Carolina got lucky.
You went West Virginia. I went Oklahoma. Who did y'all go?
I went Texas,
You went Texas. Alondra?
and she went Georgia.
So we're all still alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ball knowers.
Nobody went to Alabama?
No,
Good thing.
We knew.
they're out.
They lost by a total of 21 runs
Did they really?
in their 2 games, yeah. Second highest ever. Somebody had 24 back in like the 80s.
We could have done that.
Yeah. They're in everything school, meaning they've been eliminated in everything this year.
That they have.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of room to talk.
No, but it's still fun, Matt.
It is fun.
You
You're
gotta grab hold
Share
of
the
something,
misery.
right?
Yeah, we ain't had the best.
If you're not good, you want them to not be good too.
Does it? Gosh, I always think of this like whenever LSU's not in it. Like, does it matter? Does it hurt LSU with like a team that like Georgia feels like okay if they win it, maybe there might be some problems down the road. Now we thought that with Tennessee too. But now their coach left and is now with the Giants. But I always kind of view it at, when we get to this point. Okay, which one of these teams is not going to affect LSU?
I don't think North Carolina would.
No.
Obviously, the ones that aren't in the conference.
Right.
But I think the
Yeah.
bigger one, Georgia definitely, like, there's going to be some sort of. We don't play them every year. We don't play Texas every year either. But, like, in terms of recruiting, I think Texas is the bigger one.
Yeah.
That would be a bigger hit to LSU if they were to win it.
Yeah.
Right.
Just pull for the winner of North Carolina and West Virginia.
Right.
This
I
is
have
probably gonna
rooting
be your-
interest in West Virginia, so I'm
Yeah,
kind of
I don't
going for
know.
them.
I'm a recruit. Those scenes. Mountain Mamas.
Yeah.
Phew, that's a draw. Just singing that song.
I mean, I think even like within conference of Oklahoma one, I'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, because you don't know how.
Yeah.
Like, is there staying power there for them in baseball? Like,
yeah. Georgia feels like they're ready to fully invest and fully be in it. And Wes Johnson being somebody that, as an assistant, 1-1 kind of knows what it looks like and feels like.
Yeah,
So.
I think Texas is the answer. Texas is
Yeah,
a pretty.
Texas for
It's
sure.
a desirable place to go if they are good
Yeah, I agree.
for all the reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
All right, before we take this break, I want to remind you, if you do have an injury, that the Oshner Clinic right there, the Oshner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, right next to Elite Training Academy, is a full orthopedic clinic. Walk-ins welcome, no appointment needed, and on-site x-rays. The team can treat sprains, strains, minor dislocations, sports injuries, including ACL tears. So if you have an issue and you're looking for an orthopedic clinic, do not forget it is a full-on orthopedic clinic right there next to Elite Training Academy. Again, walk-ins welcome. Walk in today. Learn more information at oshner.org/BROrtho. That's the Oshners Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, helping move your healing forward. When we come back, going to have a little Ask the Bench. So go ahead and get those questions in. We'll get to as many as we can to wrap up today's OTB.
Off the bench.
Or go to RussellPools.com, the website for Russell Pool Company. If you're looking to build your dream space in your backyard, they've been doing it for so long. They've been doing it for, about 55 plus years, actually, here in South Louisiana. So they've done a little bit of every pool design. They've perfected every pool design, but they can customize your pool design as well. Have that conversation with them. Go sit down, draw it up. Figure out what you want. You might have something that you've not really planned on that you want to add because you've seen, on Russell Pool's website what they can do. Go to russellpools.com.
All right, Russell Pools, russellpools.com, the name you think of when you think of the highest quality custom pools around in the entire state of Louisiana. They've been doing it a long time. Chris Anderson and the gang over there. Incredible work. It's incredible what they can do and how they can change your backyard area, your living space, make your yard, make your house the desirable location. Pool of any size, any finish, anything you want. 2 landscape architects on staff right there. They can take your dream to a reality. RussellPools.com.
Here she come now, say money, money. Shoot 'em down, turn around, come on, money. Hey, she give me love and I feel alright now.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show presented by Community Steel.
Feel alright, I say yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you make me feel so good, so good, so good, so fine, so fine. It's alright when I feel alright. I say yeah, 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 yeah. Well, you get shaking, moaning, moaning. Shotgun dead and I come on moaning. Don't stop cooking as I feel alright now. Hey, don't stop now. Come on, moaning, come on, yeah. I say yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You make me feel
All right, welcome back in OTB. Real quick, don't forget about our friends over at Pala. They are hiring right now in Hammond, America. We've told you about it over the last couple of weeks. If you're looking for a career, not just a job with a company that gives full benefits and you're part of the company, like you're a part owner of the company through the ESOP program, go to palagroup.com, palagroup.com today. All right, Ask the Bench. Of course, brought to you by Ice Cold Dos Equis. Brought to you by Ice Cold Dos Equis. Golly. What are we doing?
Drinking Dos Equis.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. Would anyone like to change their World Cup pick? Nope.
Nederlanders.
Nope.
My team hasn't lost yet. They haven't played yet, but they haven't lost yet.
I know it does feel like we've been in this
My
a
team
while.
hadn't lost yet either. They hadn't won yet.
No, Croatia hadn't played yet.
Tied.
Ask the Bench. Favorite breakfast?
I love a big old stack of pancakes.
I love it all.
Biscuits and gravy.
Why
I go
does
biscuits
that?
and gravy. I go waffles. I go
Well, B and
pancakes. I go
G.
scrambled eggs. I can go egg muffin.
Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
I love breakfast.
Maybe a little gravy on top.
So all of it.
Make sure it's an American breakfast.
Ask the Bench. What's the worst jersey number possible out of 99?
There's some bad ones. 39.
What's the worst? Did you say what's the worst?
I'm going to go 49.
61.
Ooh, 63 is bad too. I'm going to go 49
I'm
finally.
going to go 39 for me.
All right. We love you. We thank you. We appreciate you. Go America.
Yes. Hey.
Off the Bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living, been in the game since 2004. Have Brandon Barton and team come out to your space, know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. It's inside, it's outside, it's outside, it's inside. And they can do it all for you. They're going to know exactly what you need. They're going to know exactly where to put it. And it's going to be a quick process from figuring it out, ordering it, and installation. You'll be thrilled that you worked with KTZ. KTZBlinds.com.
Hey, KTZ, you're installing blinds. Why are you giving me this remote control with it? Because they can automatically go up and down. You don't even have to get out of bed to get the sunlight in. K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living, doing incredible stuff. They can really tie the house together, make your house look better, make it more efficient too. It's hot. That heat gets in, that sunlight gets in. It's going to make your monthly bills a little bit more expensive. So make your house look better, be more efficient with K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living, K2ZBlinds.com.